the OMI update video. Guys are new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love you all. This is going to be another day standing and in bed. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. Wraithax.eth domain name in the corner back there. So there's a couple things we have going on. We will go and wait for a couple people to get here real quick. The waitlist is currently open, so we're going to go and do the waitlist first. The waitlist for this guy, this is the last of the Hulks that we are able to get. So I'm going to join the waitlist. Let's see what that does. All right, I have joined the waitlist. Waitlist is good. Marvel Planet Hulk. So I really love how they have the video underneath the where it says leave waitlist. So I'm really excited about that. It's nice that you don't have to go to YouTube to look at it. You could just go and keep, you could just stay on here. The more minutes that's spent on the app, the better. I think that's why they have that thing. Oh, the more time you spend on the app, the more points you get. I think it is limited to X amount of things per day. Like if you could buy something on the market, you could go and post something, you could comment on somebody else's post. Like the more you do, the more points you get. So it forces you to spend more time on the app. Something that we currently don't have is we do not have advertisements on the app. Like if we go to the feed, it's not like Facebook or TikTok where every fourth thing is is an ad for something. I think we will get that eventually, just because they have a decent amount of people on, but they are going to wait until there are more people. Whenever they do have more people coming on, like let's say when they have 1 million people per day, okay, that makes a little more sense. Then they would be able to go and have ads on here. But again, I don't suspect anything too crazy. And also the feed is just kind of the feed. They're not really, I don't think it's used as much. It'll be used a lot more once the Veveverse comes out. But like I said, we'll see. So some other news we have going on here is the... Wes tagged me in something yesterday. Robert Kiyosaki, the author from Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which I did learn a lot from that book. I definitely would recommend it. Had talked about, and he seemed like a little bit, he was like kind of fear mongering, talking about gold and silver, saying gold is going to be way up here, silver's going to be way up here, the end is nigh. And I was like, listen, guy, like I showed him a post. This is from 15 August 2013. So this is over 10 years ago, where silver had at that point just reached 2304. And it's currently the same exact freaking price. So, actual physical gold and physical silver, I would not put any stock in. I would say if you, or not bullion anyway, if you wanted the numismatic coins, if you wanted something like, hey, here's, I don't know, old school 1950 Ben Franklin proof, or if you wanted something like I don't know, some of those David Hall, something that's scarce. It's the same thing as collecting. The older, the minter, the rarer, the better. So something that's scarce, something that's graded, something where, a lot of people really covet it. Something like that. Bullion Silver really hasn't done much in 10 years. Anyway, Brock McBlockchain goes on and posts comics in Veveverse. So it is confirmed we are able to go and put our comics in the Veveverse. This is why they haven't updated the showroom to have comics in it. I know a lot of people wanted to go and say, hey, comics look great in AR. Comic looks really cool in these things, but why don't we have them in the showroom? They didn't have them in the showroom because they were going to put them in the Veveverse. So it didn't really make much sense to go and say, hey, we're going to go update the showroom, spend a whole bunch of time and energy and money on that, when we could just go and say, hey, we'll just update it in the Veveverse. So them having that, I'm super excited for. Oh, my friend. And then Wes was a little skeptical, saying, hey, but the comics, they're going to remain small and you won't be able to make them for posters, right? And Brock is like, incorrect. Like, you are going to be able to do it a bunch of different sizes. So you can make them as posters, you can make them as wall art. I'm hoping you can go to like a specific page in the comic. Let's say like Amazing Spider-Man 252. So Spider-Man 252, you have that one page the first time where the symbiote goes onto Spider-Man, and that's really cool. The black suit Spider-Man. I would love to have that particular page over on on the wall. That and another page, or that one page where Tony and Cap from Civil War, the shield, something like that. I think would be better. Like some of the artwork inside, a little bit better than the covers. Like I remember in World War Hulk. Anyway, you had you had this Hulk. Speaking of Hulk today, this Hulk had a huge what do you call it? This Hulk had like the Hulk family, like Son of Hulk. They all had this really big plot of land in America. Like after like this mutant civil war, or whatever they had, each part of America got divvied up into like who controls which part, and Hulk had this big part, and Wolverine was just working on the land. His kids were working on the land, but then I think Son of Hulk just went and straight up unalived his family. So all you see in one particular panel is finally, for the first time in like years, he takes out his claws and he goes ape. It's amazing. Um, that's the type of thing that I would really like to see. I don't think we have that particular comic yet. But David has been teasing X-Men for a while, and he teased teased something else yesterday. But he has been teasing X-Men for a while, so I'm super excited about when we get that. Again, September of I think 1960 or 1963 is that first appearance, the first time we have an X-Men comic. So hopefully, because David really loves dates and anniversaries, in the next couple weeks we get that because September do be soon. And then somebody, I don't know who, got the lowest Gwen Stacy secret rare, the Edge of the Spider Verse. I can't show that. All right, the lowest one, and it was secret rare number 197. That comic book. So shout out to whoever got that. I don't know who it was. Then we have NFT Hideout going out and posting what NFT on Veve official has the most significant potential upside, and this person had posted Miles Morales, Luke Skywalker, MC1, and David goes and posts Elektra. First off, I love David, as many of you know. I think we all love him. And most likely he was trolling, but I do think of this as maybe a little bit of a tease. You know how every season they go out and they say, hey, we're going to fix or we're going to update or we're going to animate a certain collectible from the season beforehand. So because Elektra, and David has been very upfront about this, saying, hey, during the time where war had just broken out in Ukraine, where OMI and Veve had an office over in Ukraine, they go and they say, yeah, we had to switch companies real quick because that particular one shut down. That particular one we weren't able to use anymore. So that's why the quality on Elektra looks completely poopish. And when you go and you take a look at what could most be improved, like the most upside, at least as far as the image goes, Elektra definitely just pops up. Maybe you could make the argument about Sue Storm, not the Mighties, although the Mighty, looks to be desired as well. The Sue Storm, like the secret rare that you have in the just the Invisible Woman, the common through the secret rare. Maybe her, but for the most part, I think Elektra is I think Elektra would be the clear winner there. Anywho, and as far as that, the most potential upside, I do agree. Miles Morales is good, but a lot of last Bull Run, Secret Rare Spider-Man did great. 10, 20, 30x, whatever it is. But the common for everything outperformed the secret rare, whether it was the Storm, the Deadpool, the Spider-Man. The common counterparts tend to do better as far as ROI percentage is concerned. So when you take a look at what could potentially happen this turn, okay, secret rare Miles Morales, that's got to be like $15,000, right? Let's take a look. Let's go over this spread. So if we can take a look at Miles, is it not? Why is this not going? I don't know why. Oh, why is the Veve app hecking up? Anyone else having this issue? The Veve app is going a little haywire. Oh man, not again. All right, let me unget that Veve app and then I'll go back in. Jim Lingo says, good morning, Master. Good morning, Jim Lingo. How's it going? Quarters Amy says, good luck, fam. Good luck to you. Zayd says, hey, Randy, how long do I have to hold all 4 Hulks to get the airdrop? So, previously, when they've said, hey, guys, hold until this date, for whatever reason, if you hold until that date, until that specific time, well, first off, what they used to do is say, guys, if you hold this collectible from this time to this time, like let's say they give you a 24 hours thing, people would be like, oh, I held it through the first flag the first time, and then they sold it in between, like, oh, I had it at the time it started, so it means I can sell it now. People are being really freaking stupid about that, and they go and they sell, and then the company's like, no, you have to hold it for the whole 24 hours or through this whole time. And people are like, okay, I'll do that. Then people got messed up on like the time difference. Oh, I thought it was Eastern Standard Time. For the most part, just people that couldn't read directions. But then it became, okay, wait, I held it from this time to this time at the exact time that Vivi said. And even though that's when the snapshot was supposed to be taken, let's say the snapshot ended at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Sunday, the snapshot, even though it was supposed to be taken then, really wouldn't be finished taking until like hours later. So I always tell people that because of the vicissitudes of the past, go and hold it until you get that airdrop. Because up until you get it, I am not convinced that that you'll 100% get it, even if you hold through the time. So they haven't said when the snapshot is for this. Even if they say the snapshot for this ends on 31 August, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's say if that's what they decide to go to and say, I would hold it for at least another day afterwards. Now, I know you're saying, well, Randy, if I hold it for another day afterwards, everyone's going to sell and it's going to go from, $80 to $60. I'm going to lose money. Okay, listen. If your biggest concern is losing 20 gems, I can't help you. Um, I would much rather risk losing those 20 gems because one, I really don't like to sell a lot of these things, but two, it's worth it because God forbid you sell too early. Let's say you follow the rules, you hold it through 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you sell at 3:01, and then you still don't get it. I just that would hurt me more than like anything. Anywho, reply to my story. Very nice. What if so LBB goes and says, "What if VV official Hulk airdrop is a Marvel Mighty?" I'll be like, "I'll lose my mind. My mind. Currently talking about it live. Come join. I know how to stop bad guys in Agent Orange. Just ask me how." Anyone want to see the Barbie movie? I still want to go see Barbie. My friend yesterday or 2 days ago was saying she went to see Barbie and the Meg too. The Meg meaning like the Megalodon. Oh my god, I can't wait to freaking see these things. I love those things. There's been a lot of movies. They had the Meg 1, they had Megan, as in like the AI model Megan, and then they have the Meg 2. I feel like there's a lot of movies being made around the name Megan, and I don't know how to feel about it. Anyway, so what could be the airdrop? We could have the Joe Fixit. That's the gangster Hulk, where Hulk was an enforcer in Vegas for a while. He was a mobster. It's fantastic. It could be Worldbreaker Hulk. Worldbreaker Hulk is just like I think one of the most powerful Hulks that there is. Just absolutely super rage monster. Could be the Hulk Buster. I think that'd be cool. Hulk in the Iron Man suit. In what was it called? Veronica? I forget what the actual Hulk's Buster suit was called. I think it was called Veronica. So Hulk in there would be cool, or Bruce in there would be cool. I think what would also be great outside of that would be Professor Hulk. So currently we just have Hulk, Maestro, Red Hulk, and now Gladiator Hulk, which is great. And again, I really want to see, the Hulk versus Beta Ray Bill, like for the, that's what we had. But again, there's so many different things that they could do. Professor Hulk would be, I think, a little bit more poetic because same thing, mix the brain and the brawn. I feel like combining all of these, and I know you're not crafting, you're just getting the airdrop. But I think Professor Hulk would be cool. Comment down below which ones y'all want. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, those. That was it. Cool beans. Let's take a look at, oh, hold on. Why you probably this one too? This the one. Mm-hmm. Totally is the one. Okay. Now where was I? Going to the view. Let's check on the rest of the Hulk. So the first Hulk, I think the first Hulk had reached like $100-something at one point, and now currently that Hulk is $67. I think it was just 50 on the drop, right? Yes, 50 on the drop. 4,444 of them. So there's a lot. So let's see what that market cap is. 67 times actually 4,444. You take away 90, so 4,354 times 67, so $291,000 market cap. I feel like it's not a lot for the he's an Avenger. Like we have most of the Avengers. We have what really kind of irks me, and again, I love the Marvel Mighties. Like y'all know me, still the same old G, but a bit low key. Marvel Mighties are some of my favorite things on the app. But having first appearance Steve Rogers as a Marvel Mighty, some people wanted like the super epic statue. So I get that. But either way, we have first appearance Captain America, we have first appearance Hulk. We don't have Hawkeye or Black Widow yet. Who are the other? We have first appearance Thor, who is not a Mighty; he's an actual statue. Um, we have all the Fantastic Four, not as statues. We only have two of them as statues. We have the Invisible Woman and Reed Richards, but we have the rest of them via the Mighties. Who else is that original? Iron Man. Obviously, we have two. We have the Golden Moments, and we have the animated one. So we have most of the Avengers here. Obviously, we have Ant Man. We have Wasp. The Young Avengers. Anyway. Moving on here. Getting distracted from the Hulk. After that, we had Maestro, which there's still 817 Maestro left. So the Maestro is well under retail. It was $50, now $39.75. And he, like I said, he's got 817 left. I don't even know how many of these are. Ooh, excuse me. Are the sub 100s we have? You get a 56 one. Oh, you can get a sub 100 of this guy for less than $100. Number 66 for 95, and it's a repeating. It's double sixes, which I like. That's pretty legit. And then after that, it was Red Hulk. Red Hulk obviously sold out a lot quicker than Maestro, even though Maestro's cool as heck. I think people just really like Thunderbolt Ross. Now, Red Hulk, so this is where things get interesting. Now he's well over $100. He has, how many of him? 2,222 at 125. So if we go and we take a look at the sub 100s, this is a rare, at least 600, I would say, right? No, you can get well, I guess it's not a Mighty. I guess it's not first appearance either. Although it is a first appearance, right? Because it's Red Hulk. It's Thunderbolt Ross, so it should be. It should be first appearance. I feel like, yeah, it is a first appearance. So it's 125, and you can get a sub 100 for 240. Less than half. That's less than double the price. It's pretty good. And then obviously this one. But the sub 100s for the Hulk, because that's, everyone has it. So 67. Ooh. Wow. All right. The cheapest you can get is $600 for the Hulk. So that's 10x the price almost. And it's by Recur48, known as Mao Mi. He has 1,000, repeat, 1,000 of those Foster Hilts. He has 1,000 Peter Quill first appearances. He has more Peter Quills than I do actual collectibles. Obviously, if you add comics on top of that, I have more. But like Jesus, man, dude is a legend. And then today's Hulk. So we'll do some price predictions here. We do have about 11 minutes left. At 1,710. I do believe that this will go over retail, and it's not. And granted, this is not a first appearance. It's not like Red Hulk, where yeah, he's third in line, but he's a first appearance. He's a completely different person. Like that's not Bruce Banner at all. That is Thunderbolt Ross. You'll see him in Captain America 4. He'll either be president at that time or he'll become president at that time. So currently, Val is director of CIA. He'll be going and using her for stuff. They'll be putting that whole Thunderbolts team together. Yeah, that's going to be really exciting. But this one, so it's not a first appearance, but again, he is the scarcest of the Hulks. I would have liked to see him a little bit less than 1,800 mints. I would have liked to see him around like I don't know, I have 1,500 mints, so you have 1,410 of them. But that being said, if you were to have that, there would only be, let's say, 12 or 1,300 of the airdrops, which, for something like Hulk, and depending on what he is, could be really cool. So you do want a little bit more than that. But at 1,710, this will definitely sell out. What is the price? 1,710 times 50. Yeah, $85,000. We did like $240,000 yesterday. 28 of which came from the Loki comic, which I don't know that many people that got it, but out of the 5,000, yeah, most of them are done. So let's say 4125 times the 7. Yeah, so $28,875 just on the Loki comic, which I don't know how many people are really enjoying. So you take that plus the Lion King, which made another 200 something $1,000, like 208, and that's obviously before the secondary. I do have Scar. I don't know about getting the rest of them. Let's go over that real quick before we get this right. Be advised, you guys have like 4.5 more minutes up until we can no longer join the wait list. So Simba, $37 hairs, so just a tad below retail, and his sub 100s. You can get a number 49 for 300. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's see what else you can get. Get a number 86 for 139. Sub 100s on this. The sub 100s on Simba, I think, are more important than the sub 100s on Rafiki or Scar. Because Simba has the most mints. It doesn't matter where it's 3,000 or 30,000. The sub 100s say the same at only 59 of them. And this is like first edition. This is the chase. And again, you get sub 100 for 140 bucks. So the number 49 for 300 doesn't look as good because of that. But that is the cheapest sub 50. Going over to the Rafiki. Taking a look at 3.7. All right, he's at 17. I might as well just pick him up. It's only like $18. That's nuts. So we had a number 43 yesterday for $200, which I told people, I was like, guys, should probably get him. Somebody did. Now the cheapest sub 100 is number 45 for 250, but some of the other ones are definitely going to be under $100. Number 87 you can get for $87. If you want a better mint number and not that much more expensive, number 68 for $89. Oh my God, you can get a number 56 for $80. Jesus, it's so low. There's 59 of him, and I get it. Rafiki is not he might be someone's favorite. I don't know. I mean, most people would say it's Simba or Nala or Mufasa, like mine. Obviously, Scar is pretty cool. Somebody sent me a photo the other day of Scar. It was a picture of me and Scar side by side. Just the brown skin, the long flowing mane, and it just looked eerily similar. Also, I got many scars on my body. You can't see any. Oh, well, I guess you see one or two over there. The hands, Anyway, so the 250, I guess, doesn't look as good, even though it is a sub 50, compared to getting number 56 for 80 gems. And now, obviously, with that, you're not getting too much of in a good investment because the next cheapest one is 87 gems. But I think in the future, these are super scarce. Now, I know 1994, Chavez is like almost 2,000 of these. Yeah, I get that, but that's when we have 30,000 monthly active users. I get it. Almost 10% of active users can get one if they want, but I feel like people are thinking in weeks and months and not years. And in years, no one's going to be able to get these for less than like just in general for like $200 or $300. And then let's do Scar real quick. I think he was like 88. He's 78 now. 78 for, and then the cheapest sub 100. There's almost all of the sub 100s are up for sale. 97 for 150. Number 63 for 155 is probably the better deal. Actually, no, 54 for 154 is probably the better deal. Yeah, 54 for 154 I think is currently the best. You get number 44 for 307. Yeah, I mean, again, you get that, and then the next cheapest sub 50 is 310. So I don't really know. I would say the number 54 or 154 is probably the best bang for your buck. It is slightly less than double the price of the floor, so I think that's fine. All right, let's see what we got. And you have about 30 more seconds until this. Until you can no longer, actually 3 more seconds, and the wait list is done. Okay. My back hurts so badly. You guys have no idea. All right. We got, Tony GG says, yeah, the app being funky. Yeah, I think it had to do with Android. I think it was an Android update, the Android update, or the update that we had, and it happened to be specifically for Android. That just kind of hecked it up. Winter Bear says, yo, it's my 3 a.m. guy who is still awake. Yo, what up, Winter Bear? Winter Bear, is that Squidward in your... It is a Squidward in your profile. Ah, my back. In your profile picture. It looks really cool. Oh my god. I don't know how long I can do this for. The Oracle says, the commons outperformed the secret rares last run due to a low number of collectibles. Now the market has been flooded with drops. I can't imagine all the commons will pump in the past. Well, let's examine that for a minute. Obviously, in general, in collecting, if the price of the highest end grade in Pokemon cards, it's grade. If you can't afford the PSA 10, you get the PSA 9. If you can't afford the PSA 9, you get PSA 8. So on and so forth. And at some point, you reach that inflection point where nobody really grades the fives or sixes or sevens because it's not really worth it. But here, if you can't afford the secret rare Spider-Man for $7,000, which is a lot, you'll get the ultra rare Spider-Man. It's like $800. Like, okay, that I can do. That people can get. Oh, fudge your mother. Oh my God, the hiccups hurt me. Jesus. Um, and it's still animated, which is really cool. But then the common tends to be the one with the best artwork. Tends to be the one that looks the coolest. Spider-Man was amazing. So the rare, cool, uncommon, also cool, but that common, everyone just wanted because it looks cool. Whether it's comic books, whether it's collectibles. Now I know what you're saying when you're saying like, oh well, there wasn't that much. Like we didn't have, we had what, a couple million um, collectibles, and now we have like 8 million collectibles, almost 9 million. And it's like, yeah, I get it. There's a lot more collectibles in general, but it doesn't matter how many collectibles there are. You could have 20 million decon collectibles, and that will have such a minimal effect on the price of Spider-Mans or Storms or Doctor. We don't have Doctor Strange. Give us goddamn Doctor Strange. Um, can't wait for the Marvels, like the Mighty Marvels, like the Marvels Mighties in November. Um, but yeah, like the decon stuff doesn't really have an effect on this. That I would say even certain things, like if somebody is not interested in Jurassic Park, I don't know how you're not interested in Jurassic Park, but if you're not interested, it's not really going to affect you, or it's not going to affect the price of, I don't know, the James Bond stuff and vice versa. So that's what I'm saying is, yeah, there's more collectibles now, but people are just really going to buy what they want. I don't think anything's really going to affect the Spider-Man price. I mean, the bear market did, but I mean, as far as other collectibles, Spider-Man OG, that secret rare will be at least six figures, um, if not more, if not a lot more. I mean, you had pixelated bored apes and stuff going for hundreds of thousands, and there were 10,000 of those things. And I know they're all unique one of ones, but no one in their right mind in finance, if they wanted to like legit finance, if they have their Series 7 67 license, if they want to work in the field again, would ever go and advise any of their clients to buy one of those. First appearance Spider-Man on the blockchain? Yeah, yeah. A lot of people would. So, so I do know what you're saying, but that being said, the let's go with the Mighties real quick. The Mighties had 28,000 of some of their commons, which is lunacy. That is ludicrous. Trying to think of another L word. I'm gonna say lazy. That's not lazy. Now you have the common characters like M'Baku, or Ant-Man. Now M'Baku, I get it, King of Wakanda, and he's great. He's really cool. I really like him, but M'Baku has 4,200 mints. Ant-Man though, Ant-Man's an Avenger, and he has 4,200 mints, and the prices are similar. Like let me go and fudge y'all up real quick with some knowledge. Come on, give me the stuff. All right. So yeah, let's go to M'Baku. M'Baku, I love him. I have 22 editions of M'Baku because I love him. He's $7. Pretty thin floor, $7. And then you go and you take a look at Ant-Man, and he had 4,200 mints. So Ant-Man is a common as well, 4,200 mints, and his floor is 10. Like it's a difference of $3. Ant-Man is way more popular than M'Baku. I bet you most people had no idea who M'Baku was before these movies. Ant-Man being an Avenger, he has three different movies. He's been in three different solo movies. He's been in a bunch of movies outside of that as well, Infinity War and all that, and he'll be in future ones. Oh my God, my back. Um, yeah, that's silly. That's stupid. And 4,200 for Hope Van Dyne. She's an uncommon, $7. Like there are so few of these popular characters as opposed to what there was when we had Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic, one of the most popular ones. It's 28,999. There's 29,000 of him. And I think Captain America was much the same. Who is 28,888, so slightly less. Let's take a look at what the Studio Veve. Let's take a look at how many of these Hulks have been sold so far. I did not get selected, you mother flappers. Okay, so out of 1710, it's about a little less than half have sold so far. So currently, the Veve has made about $38,000 in the first 2 minutes. Oh god. Oh, my back. Okay, I'll get to comments as I. Oh lordy. All right. I'm gonna put you over here, and then I will. Wes says the camera angle scares me. I know, I understand. Unfortunately, there's just no like. I don't want to be sitting in bed like, hey guys, that hurts as well. Jim Austin says, if you haven't talked about it, do you think this holds true for the pencils? What holds true for the pencils? Wait, what holds true for the pencils, Jim? Jim, what holds true for the pencils? Let me know, and I'll totally answer. Winter Bear says, imagine Symbiote Hulk as an airdrop. I don't think they would do that, but yeah, that'd be dope. John Beach says, Hulk belongs with me. Baby Pooski says, what, 30 Loki comics from the store? You mad lad. I have to take a picture of that because that is amazing. Amazing balls. I'm good and I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the burst looking out of my knife. Ronnie says, they'll be cheaper in a few days. The Loki comics or the Hulks? Because, I mean, again, the Hulks will probably rise in value up until they do that airdrop, and then once the airdrop is done, then you'll see them come down quite a bit. Steve McReeves has got my 115th Thor rare today. Let's see if I can add a Hulk as well. Damn, you going hard on first appearance Hulk. Sleepin' says good morning, Randy. Good morning, Sleepin'. Good morning. Love you. My bad. Bobby says, Randy, what can you do for the back pain? Outside of these, unfortunately, this particular back pain, which I've had before when injuring it, is just time. There's really nothing that you could do. It's like a viral infection. Just gotta wait for it to run its course. So I have had this twice before. Once was because I was doing squats and little, and they're like and the second time was just a car accident, and each time it just takes a couple weeks. It sucks, and I'm gonna lose all my muscle, and I'm gonna get I've already lost a lot of muscle. I'm gonna get so fat. Yeah, unfortunately, this is this is a bad beat. That can't work, so I will not be purchasing anything anytime soon. There will be a what do you call it? I might actually even skip Vegas next month because So anywho, JDXO says, what number should we go for? I mean, for this guy, it's 467 left. All right, so 467. All right, Veve making $62,000 in 5 minutes. Let's go. I mean, the mint number on this guy, I'm not sure when Gladiator Hulk had appeared, but let's go to the market and see who. Damn, these are selling for $137. I did not expect that. I did not think it would be that high. Now, obviously, that'll come down as more get sold. Sleepin's got Sleepin. If you want the cheapest sub 100 that is less than 2x the price, get number 81. It is Sleepin Comics for $225. Again, this at $137, which could very possibly go up because of it's the scarcest one. It's the one that's most recent, so it's got the line shiding on it. And you can get a sub 100 for less than 2x the price of the floor. Yeah, somebody go buy Sleepin's right now. Okay, they did. There you go, Sleepin. Get that bread. Now, yeah, that's now the next one is number 350, or not number 75 for 350. I won't say that's worth it yet, but I'll keep y'all posted. But somebody bought Sleepins. Congrats. You got I can't believe Sleepin got sub 100. Good for you, mate. Good for you. So me, Evan, Winter, Kevin, Crypto, Andrew, and Steve all got the L. Darth Chaos says hello there. Ah, General Darth Chaos. We're back. Oh my god. Okay. All right. John Beach says W at number 431. Very nice. Jason Pena says medicinal marijuana. I would love that. Marijuana just doesn't help. Like it doesn't like for well, I shouldn't say that. For me, it doesn't get me high smoking it, but yeah, I guess for the pain it probably could. Um, my friend's sister just does nothing but do that, so I maybe I should give her a call. And yeah, I guess it'd be better. It'd be more natural than taking some of those. Winter Bear says you should go visit acupuncturist. I'm an acupuncturist myself. Yeah, so my friend Bunny, she's a veterinarian, but she also does acupuncture as well, does it for pets. A couple friends of mine, they really enjoy it. And I think my friend James's daughter is going for that as well. You know, it's a lot. Well, I mean, like a lot of school and stuff to know what does what. But I've heard good things. I don't think I've ever had it done. No, I don't think I did. But yeah, I've heard that really can help. Jared Sousa says lowest total mint out of the Hulks. Agreed. Agreed. Jim also, all right, so clarifying for the airdrop for pencils, which states just purchasing ensures you will receive the pencil airdrop and not holding to receiving the drop. I don't know. I know if you purchase something from the store, not the market, but the store, then yes, you get it, but I don't know if you have to hold it. Like if you just purchase it and then sell it like 3 seconds later, I'm not sure you still get the airdrop for that. I don't know. I don't think they've been clear with that either. Oh, we got Jeremiah Aoyang saying Goldman Sachs forecast AI investment to approach 200 billion globally by 2025. Breakdown of the new report. This thread delves into the growth and potential impact of AI on the global economy. And what did David Yu say was going to be part of the Viviverse? AI and ChatGPT in the characters. Generative AI could enhance global labor productivity by over 1% annually after its widespread adoption. I think a little bit more than that. See how investment in electricity resulted in productivity boom. Yep, it did. Unlock AI's potential businesses are projected to make significant investments, potentially totaling around 200 billion globally by 2025. Investment in IT, Blackline was on point. Yep, okay. Yeah, this is good. And guess which country has the biggest AI companies? America. Heck yeah. And I see the American light in America. Huh. Mysterious Bitcoin whale hoards over 3 billion in less than 90 days, set to become third largest address. Wow. Am I Owen Wilson in any movie ever? Because wow. You ever see that Star Wars clip? It's like the Phantom Menace. The Duel of Fates is playing, and everyone's going pew pew pew. But instead of when the lightsabers go pew, it's Owen Wilson going wow, 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 wow. Yeah. I watched some weird videos. That's really cool they did that. Oh man, I haven't taken a look at these. Ends for through immutable X. Okay, all right, hold on here. Not sure. Apparently, date. Okay, Yep. David Coleman, Electra. Wallet. Yep. Okay. Oh my god. So Death Bunny goes over and posts. Death Bunny says 25K plus 35K equals 70K. Obviously, I think that's Cody Thrive on there, and David Yu saying when money is not important, heart. As in David Yu saying, oh, it's okay, it's all heart from here. Gotta love David. Good luck on the Hulk drop. Oh, one of my buddies got a number 846. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, okay. I thought somebody landed 4 Hulks. Moving on. Damien on our R1M says, I snagged this. Oh, you snagged Sleepins. Yo, very nice, Damien. Very nice. Kevin Nova says, I was able to snag 2 Hulks under 150. All right, let's see what they at now. Gladiator Hulk is at 180. Yo, congrats, Damien, for getting Sleepins for 220. It was. Yeah, that was nuts. And now the cheapest is cheapest two. Fudger, mother god. Oh my god. Cheapest is 299. Oh man. Guys, I'm done, man. Stick a fork in me. Um, yeah, these are really good. That's these are nice. Submitting. Okay, new message, new message. I don't need a new message. I don't want any of these new messages. All right, let's see how many of these have been sold. All right, so 73,000 doll hairs have been raised by Veve over the last 11 minutes. And so be advised, guys, for those that are here first, like, oh man, I wasn't selected. Guys, it's okay. There are still 235 left. And it's like, well, wait, Chavez, people were selected. Why aren't they buying? Um, so, going from the beginning, if you weren't selected, that means that there were more people going to get selected than there were mints available. So why didn't they buy Chavez? It's been 11 minutes. Some people just don't have the gems. Some people go to it just to troll and be like, oh, I'm going to take a spot up from people. Some people go and they get distracted. They have to poop or they have to go, have their wife is asking them to do a favor and they just go and they get busy. They forget, the mad ADD comes in. So you're probably going to have like 150 of these left in the next 3 minutes. And right there, that returning soon, right above that, usually the buy now button gets right there. So just like the days of old, you're able to go and smash that buy now button. You couldn't get lucky and be able to get it. Also, I will tell people, since we've been here a while, I feel like we've been here for a good amount of time. If y'all can smash that like button, free way to help support the channel. Oh my God, why can't I do it? Why can't I smash it? Smash. There we go. Smash it. That'd be great. Super thanks. Super thank you. Thank y'all. Oh, and be advised, guys, for the Discord weekly giveaway, Eagle Eye says, tier 2 and above, please press the party emoji to enter the weekly sweepstakes. Thank you and have a wonderful day. They do giveaways on Discord all the time. They're doing it on TikTok this week as well. Every week it's usually something new, whether it's TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, but each week they do have something on Discord. Shout out to Eagle Eyes for letting us know. Sleeping. I told my audience to grab yours because you posted it for less than 2x the floor. It got sniped up real quick. What do we got here? Ooh. We have Jason Pena says, Veve giveaway do be live. Veve giveaway do be live, though. They do be live. Let's see. All right, we got a couple minutes here. We got like a minute and a half? Yeah, a minute, 23 seconds. Only 200 of these bad boys left. So I want to take a look at 1510 times the 50 is 75,000 doll hairs. 500. $75,500 raised in 13 minutes. And again, it is about to be sold out pretty quickly in the next 2 minutes. Total would have been $85,500. And Planet Hulk is up to 190. This Gladiator Hulk be at 190. That's insane. Insane in the membrane. Anyone remember that song? Oh my lordy. Christ on a cracker. Okay. And the cheapest sub 100 is number 98 at 299. 299 at night. Jeez, that's so much. That's so much. The market do be crazy though. It's wild. I didn't think it'd be this much. I didn't think it would be this high. I thought I knew it'd be above retail. I figured it'd be, I don't know, like 90. I'd double. I would have been like, yeah, I guess it could double. But man, this goes hard. This is going like triple, almost 4x. What do we got here? All right, we got like a minute left. Oh my God, my back. Guys, I literally am seeing spots here. What if I died on stream? That'd be great. Not really. I would get to take the forever nap though. Anyway, we are going to go. Oh shoot! Oh God, my body. Oh, my other body. All right, 11:15. All right, so now your chance to snap that buy now button, and it's sold out. Okay. Screenshot that. Go to the X. All right. Shout out to Marvel, and at Veve for selling out yet another drop and grossing, what was it, like 80 something thousand? $85,500. 85K in 16 minutes. Oh God. Oh God. Oh fudge. Oh God. Okay. All right, hang on. All right, okay, I can't stand up. Hashtag Veve we trust. Can't wait to use OMI to, can't wait for OMI to waitlist tickets so I can help guarantee myself a collectible. And then post the photo of the sold out. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Keep going. Send now. Okay, it's sent. Oh, that's it. All right, that's it for the comments. I'll talk a little bit more just to go for the full hour, and then we'll see what else we have. Yes, in case people were here that missed it, we do officially have comics in the Veveverse. Oh wow. Yep, should have waited. Now that it's sold out, let's see what the this got to be like 200, right? Oh, it's not even showing. I wonder why. Okay, well, X out, go back in. Oh, it's 189. Okay, now let's see the sub 100s. See if those have changed at all. Not cheap. Oh, number 97 is now 200 as opposed to 299 that it was before. They dropped 99 bucks real quick. It's a 97. If I'm gonna get a sub 100, unless it's something that's super coveted, I usually like to get things below a 90. You know, but we'll see. We'll see here. Dubs, okay, landed there. Yep, 4 Hulks. You do need all 4 Hulks for this airdrop. I don't think they've set an exact date on when that's going to be, but this has been going for a couple months now. Oh, fuck, the hiccups. Oh, God. All right, sorry. Excuse my foul language. Oh, all right. We are going to go and take a look at the rest of the market here. Let's see if Maestro has gone up. Maestro's actually at $40 here, so it did raise a couple bucks. The other Hulk is at 75. That raised a couple dollars as well. And Red Hulk, I think, is the only one over 100. That is 125. Yeah, Red Hulk is first appearance and popular, so that makes sense. But for this Hulk, this epic Gladiator Hulk, and I know it says Planet Hulk, but let's face it, it's Gladiator Hulk. We are one sale away from that, breaking that 190, and I think that's it. There would need to be like an extra 2,500 in sales in order to get to that 200 mark, which may or may not happen. Okay, so somebody got that sub 100 for $200. I think it was number 97, and I think they just relisted it for 265. I guess if they want to make 30 bucks, they can. But that is the cheapest on there, so if somebody wants it, you know, they can totally go and get it. What is the secret rare going to be? Somebody else said Gray Hulk. Gray Hulk would be cool. Be cool as well. All right, Green Torso. Let's see what that has been. That's at 34. What? All right, so I want to go over. Oh, let's see the Green Lantern. How's that? Damn, Green Lantern's at 37 now. That was like above retail for a while. And the cheapest sub 100 on that is 199. I would actually get. Oh, I guess 135 for number 95 on the Green Lantern. America Chavez has been popping up. I don't know why. Let's check on the Luke Skywalkers. The rare is at $84 or $85. I want to see the rest of the Lukes. I haven't checked on these in a while. Haven't checked on them in a good minute. Let's just check everything. All right, Superman. Let's see what that's at. Superman is at $394, so pretty close to that 400 mark. The Frozen. All right, that pencil I think is a really cheap pencil. It's $25, and it's a secret rare. It's not a whole set by itself, but you know. Olaf, which I have, is $38. Let's see the cheapest sub 100 on Olaf. 250, 160. All right, no, 119. Oh no, number 79 you get for $87. Interesting. I feel like that's actually a really good deal. That is a really good deal because the next one after 87 goes to 119. So if you do want a sub 100 Olaf, that is a good deal. That is your chance. All right, Elsa. There was 2019 of her. All right, so 25. 25? She's really cheap. Cheapest, and Elsa's another character that this will do a 4x. This will Elsa will be 100 something dollars. It might even be a couple $100 for Elsa. This is first appearance. Like it's not first appearance Elsa because we obviously have that, but this is like I don't know what to say. She's not animated, but she looks like Elsa. This is our Elsa. It's like okay, yeah, people have the first appearance R2D2 Golden Moments, but they don't have like R2D2 the real one. Obviously they do, but not at the it's not first appearance, but I feel like a lot more people like the animated R2D2 that looks like R2D2 as opposed to the actual first appearance. Ah, fudge. Oh my god. I'm gonna unalive myself later. All right. Number 83 at $99. Number 64 at 100. Honestly, guys, all right. So the reason why I would say number 64 at 100 for Elsa is worth it right now is not because that's not even the cheapest. The cheapest is number 83 at 99. But I say it is because actually the next cheapest from that is like it's 132 for number 95, 199 for 185, but that is very cheap. And on top of that, when you go and take a look at how popular Elsa is, there's 2019 of her, which means 1,929, so less than 2,000. Her by herself, not sub 100, just her character by itself is going to be $150, $200. I know it's a little bit diluted because you have a bunch of her in the golden moments, but that by itself, the floor is going to be worth more than a sub 100 right now. She is one of the most popular characters, Disney characters, like in the world. And I get it. Well, what about Snow White? We don't have her yet. Sleeping Beauty. I get it. I understand. I'm sure little girls today have watched Sleeping Beauty. They've watched Snow White. They've watched all this stuff. But, oh, dude. Elsa's just on a whole other level. It's like, I know that, Peggy Sue, we have, God, what's her name? I only want to be with you. All right. What's her name? Dusty Spring. So I know people know Dusty Springfield, from back in the day. They know the Crystals. They know the Association. They know a lot of these really good old school singers, and they were big at their time. But even someone like today, like Olivia Rodrigo, I don't think anyone over the age of 50, unless they have kids, is going to know Olivia Rodrigo. And it doesn't matter. Kids make her super popular. Elsa, Frozen took over the world. So that's my opinion on Elsa. I'll get to more of the market real quick, but I do have a couple comments. Wes says, Randy's back is more fragile than his hairline. Oh my god! Oh, the savageness! Oh my god, I gotta take a picture of that. Snapchat, okay. All right, when your subscribers hit you with that unexpected heat. Jesus, man, that was insane. Okay, that's gonna go on the Snapchat. That was great. And it is sent, added to the story. Okay. I think that is one of the best burns that I've ever received. Watt Mama says, I believe your back pain is partly due to sitting on your bed. It is not. This is an injury that I got from sports. It's the bed is like what it is, but the injury is from. Yeah, I'm sure sitting on the bed is not good for you, especially at the long hours that I do it for. But the injury is not from that. The straw that broke the camel's back is from rigorous exercise. All right, Crypto Traders, good morning, everyone. Anyone know when the snapshot will be taken for the Hulk drop? We do not. They haven't told us yet. I will keep everyone posted. When I know, y'all will know. I need to drink some water. I'm trying not to drink a lot of water. I know this sounds stupid, like Chavez, why would you not drink water? One, because it hurts to stand in any one specific spot. I don't want to go and get up, and then it hurts to sit down, so like I can't. Peeing is difficult. So the more water I drink, the more I have to go to the bathroom, and it sucks. I'm gonna do one be buy extra tickets for drops. Tickets. Hopefully Q4, but we're not sure. Oh, this is such a cool photo by Phil Duong. Hold on, everyone, y'all ready? Yep, ready. Totally ready. Badass logo group. Um. Oh yeah, dude, look at that. Look at that photo. Okay, that looks so freaking cool. That really does look cool. Uh, what's this laughing? Yeah, he do be laughing. All right, now let's see Anna. Anna's a secret rare. 999 of her, which means 909. She's only at $62. What are you people doing? What are you people doing? This is secret rare Anna. There's less than 1,000 of her. It's freaking stupid. Okay, now let's see. All right, 199 for a sub 1 hundo. Yeah, 199 is cheap as sub 1 hundo. And then after that, it goes to 210, and then a couple of 225. 300 for number 47. Sub 100 general is fine. But yeah, y'all are taking crazy pills. Secret rare Anna's at $62. Crazy pills. I understand Olaf being at retail less than retail, but Elsa, crazy pills. And even Simba, I think Simba's below retail, right? Yeah, it was 40 at the start, and now he's 41, so he is slightly above retail. Cool. I know Rafiki's like $18, which is 21. Why are things pumping? Scarbia 84, he was 78 before. All right. Anyway, let's move past that. Let's see how we have Smarty Pants that has almost 10% of the supply of Pluto's. Pluto's is at 110 doll hairs. Let's see. I think it might even be higher than Goofy. No, Goofy's at 118. We got the my body. So something else I really like. I just like going into the collectibles and searching by secret rare. Because if y'all want some cheap MCP points, if y'all want something that is especially sets by itself. Now the Wreck-It Ralph pencil is $40 hairs. Because I don't think there are as many of them as the Elsa ones. But the best secret rares, I believe. Take a look. All right, the Young Warhol, this guy right here, right next to the Chucky poster. This Young Warhol is what, like $25? If it'll freaking load for me. Maybe it's being very difficult today. The app is just not loading for many things. All right, but let's say Young Warhol is $25. It's a secret rare and its own set. You don't need to. That's easy MCP points, and the whole entire app do be not doing what it's supposed to do. So I don't know why. I can multitask. Let's move on here. Jason Pena says every 10-year-old girl in 2013, the year Frozen dropped, will be graduating college this year. No, they're not. They're 10 years later. Well, 10 year in 2013. I mean, 10 year, 20. So no, I mean they could graduate a 2-year school, but that's wild. We were 10 in 2013. I was already in the military by that point. They'd be out of high school. They'd be adult. They can vote. They'll be able to drink next year. Dude, I think what was really wild in me is that people born in 2010 start high school next year. Maybe this year? No, 13. No, you don't start high school till 14. But that's insane. Oh God, that's why are we so old? Kryptoni says my Hulk airdrop is incoming. Thanks for being consistent, bro. Chris Brown Summer Too Hot video out on all platforms. Let's go. Let's get that bread. House of Jewelry is saying we want people other than me. You can. I mean, oh Johnson. I'm sure other people are streaming the drop. I don't think it's just me, or is it? Am I the only one? Maybe I am the only one. Says no, we don't. All right, so I guess I'll answer the question. Thoughts on that person. I don't know why they're not streaming anymore. that person has done many of the streams in the past. I think that's what the person does. Maybe that person got a job, and that person maybe cannot stream anymore because they got a job. Yeah, they say that person quit doing streams. That person may very well be a good father and may very well be doing other stuff. But as far as I don't know, people in the community, like there's a reason why the team hasn't acknowledged or has not gone on that person's stream. And the same reason why Todd McFarlane had said in Spaces the other day that he's about to go to war, he's about to do a lot like a thorough investigation, and why a lot of people really aren't doing the McFarlane drops right now is because they have a bunch of people in the community that are their influencers that are very toxic. So the same reason why a lot of people have stopped doing drops on McFarlane is the same reason why the VV team has doesn't acknowledge or go on the stream of that particular person. Same thing. The hot dog cart people says he got a job. Yay, jobs! If I could work right now, I would totally be working. I would totally be going and getting a more money for this OMI. I only have 172 million. I need more. I wanted more. My goal. Remember when my goal was like 200 million, and then it's like okay. Then OMI started going up, and then I started getting busy. Can't work as much. Aw, happy birthday. Has really said, Liz, I don't want to go and bring the toxic down here. But yeah, like I said, there's a reason that the team doesn't go on that person's stream or even mentions them. And the reason why he's been kicked out of the Discord and been blocked. Ryan says, yeah, I don't want to say people's names that I don't want to give attention to. Jared also says, why are you saying that person like it's freaking government? So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll say it if you guys want me to. It's like VV Vault is not. Again, there's a reason why he was kicked out of the VV Discord. The reason why he was gone and blocked by the actual VV account, like the Twitter account, and why they don't go on a stream or they don't acknowledge him. Like it's not a coincidence. So yeah. Sandbox says, did McFarlane come out to address the Trevor issue? If so, what did he say? Kind of. Said that they are doing investigations. Listen, it came out that Trevor did all of these things, like doing giveaways and giving the influencers stuff to give away. Was not given he was not given the green light to do so. He was not given the A-OK. And Todd confirmed that, and Todd basically just said, listen, I am a shark. I go out for the kill, and I'm going to run the digital business the same way I'm going to do this other business. And that's great when starting a company. That's great when you know what you're doing. But again, Web3 is a completely different beast. There's a difference between being a shark and then going and doing the research beforehand. And obviously, just because you're one doesn't mean you can't do the other. If you do research beforehand, doesn't mean that you can't use that to be a shark. But again, what you don't do is you don't bash on your old employer, which Trevor had done, and you don't go and if I'm hiring someone, I want to do a deep dive into them. If they're bashing their old employer, they're going to bash me when I become their old employer. So I'm not going to go and hire that person. At this point, I do think I don't know how Trevor's career survives this. But we'll he might do something on his own. He might not have to work for anyone else. He might just do something on his own that could be successful. But yeah, Todd he can keep this going for as long as he can. He's worth at least in the 8-figure range, if not 9 figures. Like I said, his physical toys does very well, and it's not like his physical toys have stopped. He keeps on doing physical toys all the time. The money keeps coming in. The money from the digital, it may or may not. Like I said, it's for someone like, again, the best licenses around, that Recur had, Nickelodeon, what else they have? Star Trek and Hello Kitty. But again, you have to really know what you're doing. You have to know this. Now, obviously, Todd knows collecting, an absolute titan in the physical toy field, but in digital, it's a different beast. It's a different ball game. Now, is it easier for him to go and be successful in digital because he has that collecting background and he, does have that big fan base? Yes, it is. It's like, someone going from being a boxer to a wrestler. Okay, you already have you have the endurance, you have the mobility, but it's just a whole different ball game. It's a whole different beast. and then you have to learn it. You might have a little bit of the things that have made you successful in one thing, and that can help here, sure. But again, it's a new beast. And things on here, and especially the Web3 crowd, a lot of them purists. They're very very hard to please. Um, what else we got? Yeah. House of Joy says, I'll just say it. I did. Jason Pena says, speculation on Fifth Hulk, Gray, Plainclothes Brews. Professor Hulk, Gray Hulk, Joe Fixit, World Breaker Hulk. Those could all be. Hulk Buster would be cool. Professor Hulk I would like. And then I would also like Gray Hulk. That would be a true like OG. But again, anything Hulk, but whatever they do, I'm sure it'd be fun. I'm sure I'd be excited. Sandbox says he changed his name to OG Vault. Yes, I saw. Steven Duarte says thanks. Had to get that Elsa now. Oh, did you get that sub 100? I hope you did. Which reminds me, I have to go back and keep taking a look at that. Let it go, let it go, and hold us back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. That sub 100 is gone. You got it. Congrats, congrats. I'm so glad you got that. Another next cheapest number 95 at 132. But you got, and that's a sub 100, but it's not a sub 90. So you done good. You done good, friendo. Now let's see, what else was I going over? Oh, sorry. What else was I going over beforehand? Let's take a look at, I'll get one of the other things. Vebe, VEB. Unless you saw Ant-Man 3, Quantumania, you don't know who Vebe. I even saw it. I completely forgot about Vebe until I saw this. I was like, what? And well, Chavez, why do you have one? It's such a forgettable character. Because it's $34, and it's a secret rare, so it's a full set, and it's cool. I don't think Vebe is going to be a big gainer in the future. Yeah, he might go to $50 or double, do whatever. I don't think he's going to be hundreds of dollars like Elsa would. He's just a secret rare, and he's cheap, and it's a full set. So I got him for the points. Happy Tree Friends, I really really like, and even like the ultra rare. These were a blind box of 25, right? Yeah, the list price is $25. You can get the ultra rare for $20. It's under floor, and that's the ultra rare. There's 850 editions of him, so I don't have a sub 100 of him. I have a couple of sub 100s of the other ones. You get a number 65 for $65. That's awesome. The reason why I like these now, obviously, Handy is the secret rare, so he's $65. I might have a sub 100 of him. Take a look at the sub 100s. Oof. Wow, 115. So these guys I really like, because that to me shows that they can do X-rated stuff. They can do things with a lot of blood, a lot of gore. I have a couple of sub 100s of Flippy. Wow, the cheapest sub 100 on Flippy is number 49. Fuck, 225. Sorry, excuse my language. My back just got destroyed. I got 3 sub 100s and then a regular one. Anyway, we'll continue looking for the rest of the stuff that I wanted to go over. All right, Luke Skywalker. He was at like $2,600 for a secret rare. I think now it's like $1,500, but $1,650. But still a very, very big dip from his all-time high. Now, obviously, we haven't seen him in a bull market. We've only seen him in this bear. The cheapest sub 100 on him, which again, I don't think is really that big of a deal because he's super scarce anyway. Cheapest sub 100 on him is number 62 at $2,100. Not bad. Yeah, and I mean, again, I don't think the mint numbers necessarily matter so much on the secret rare, just because there's so few of him in general. And same thing with the ultra rare. Ultra rare is currently 195, which is really low. And then the cheapest sub 100 is number 84 at 600, but there's a couple of them at 700, so you're not really getting that big of a pump. Where I really like the sub 100s is the Luke Skywalker rare. He is the one that's animated, and of course it's not letting me do the thing. So while I wait for that, oh my god. Steven Duarte says, thanks, had to go at the Elsa now. No problem. How's Joy says, you mind if I send this clip? I'm sure people do anyway. It's not going to change his opinion of me. Johnson says, "Do you know why? Would you be willing to share to the people why he was Sean?" I mean, I don't want to go and why is this not loading? I don't want to go and really talk too bad about a person while they're not here, but other people might be really unjustly unfair. Um, but said a lot of things that wasn't true. Said a lot of things that has, and also constantly just talking bad about people, VV team included. All right, so here we go. Sub 100 on the Luke Skywalker, which again, only $82 for him. Cheapest sub 100 is number 74 at 429. And, oh, I'm sorry, it's number 75 at 427. And number 74 is 429. So there are a couple of these still left that are under 1,000. Obviously, a couple of them that are under 500. The rest of them I wouldn't say are worth it. Number 61 at 800 is a lot. And then 1,000 is obviously a lot as well. So I wouldn't do that. But I do think the rare Luke Skywalker has a much better ROI opportunity, the sub 100s, than the secret rare or the ultra rare. But again, just my opinion. Let's go on, House of Jewelry says, any good flips in the market right now? I have around 6,000 gems to play with. Flips? Yeah, sub 100. Well, that also was just bought. Yeah, let's take a look at some good flips here. Well, are you talking like quick flips? Like, hey, I'll buy this for X amount and flip it like tomorrow. Again, that Elsa was good. Missed it. Let me see Anna real quick. Well, I really want something with a little bit more mints. Let me see Simba again. So Simba, currently 41. That's not going to move too much too quickly. No, the sub 100s on him are pretty close together. So you wouldn't make much. Actually, let me go to the Mighties, because the Mighties always has something really good. Like, there's almost always something that they have there. Let's go with Captain America. There are usually never any sub 100s, and if there are, they're like $1,000. If there was a Captain America at like 200, 250, sub 100, I would say he'd be good. But the cheapest is $900. I wouldn't do that. Sam Wilson, he's not as popular, but he does have Captain America 4 coming out. I would say 100 something for him would probably be okay. Yeah, you can. It's not really a good flip though, because there are two of them at 169, and then the next one is 299. So you'd have to buy both of them, and then maybe sell one at like 250. I wouldn't do that. Let's see, Red Skull. Fuck, my back is destroyed. All right, Red Skull's actually only $105. There's no sub 100s on him. If there were, you could put him at like $600, $500, and probably go. Bucky Barnes, he's really cool. $13 hairs. What is sub 100? Cheapest is $399. It's not. I mean, it is a sub 50, but I still don't think that'd be worth it. Nobody likes John Walker, so I'm not going to go do him. All right, Fantastic Four. We'll start with Mr. Fantastic. And see what his sub 100s are. Anything under, I don't know, 150 is probably good. The cheapest on him is $299, number 63. I wouldn't get that yet. I think it's too expensive right now. The Thing, okay, so he should probably be, he's 80, I'd say that'd be good. But you can't. The cheapest on him is $299 for number 63 as well. It is, yeah, not as good. It's not that that's a horrible deal. Like, these things are okay, but it's just that they're hard to flip because there's others around it. Sub 100 Human Torch. Nope, can't do that either. All right, let's try Invisible Woman. Let's see if there's a decent flip to be had on her. Same thing. Anything under like 130 might be okay, but the cheapest is $299. What we got here? Where am I? Jared Salsa says invest in partners. House of Joy, yeah, even says a quick flip, not long term. Yeah, quick flip. Yeah, that's hard on here. Especially with the Marvel stuff, you'd probably be better with the DC stuff, because DC doesn't have that. Even though it's not as appealing, not as many people go for it. Fudge. It's just there's a 2.5% fee as opposed to the 8.5% fee. And Garcia says, buy Miles, close to 400, sell 600 pumps. Those are a couple months, especially now that his secret rare is almost 20K. Yeah, I tried looking for Miles before, but it wouldn't like load for me. Oh, here we go. Wow, secret rare on the Miles is 15,200 doll hairs, one sale away from 20K. All right. Ultra rare, let's see what he's at. Ultra rare is at 800. And the sub 100s on him, you can get a sub 100 for 1100. So that's not, fuck, oh God, that's not terrible. Not terrible. But the Miles, people like the Miles Ultra, the rare, the better, because, you know, the hoodie. He's at 475. Let's check his sub 100s out real quick. 92 for 983 is maybe you could do it with the sub 100 Miles because he's 983 for the number 92, and the next cheapest one is $1,900, and it's the number 97. So I feel like you could buy him and then maybe sell him for like 1,400, especially if the floor pumps. Because right now he's barely over double the price, where he probably should be like 4x the price. So I would say that might be good. So that sub 100 rare Miles Morales number 92 for 983, it is the cheapest by like $1,000, and I think he is a little undervalued. So I would definitely do that. I mean, that's the only one I've seen so far. There might be better flips that you could see, but I don't. My friend Lauren says like, Wes ate you the F up. I'm crying, saying my back is more fragile. Like, uh, I have never been so assaulted. Not assault. I have never been so. I have never laughed so hard. Oh, God, I don't know, because like, um, I was very proud. Best roast. Is she watching? Is it? No, she's working. Let's say like. Anyhow, moving on. House of Jewelry says, I was thinking of scooping up some Hulks, maybe for the airdrop. Um, I don't know if that'd be worth it. I mean, because the airdrop, there's going to be. What's it going to be? Oh, fuck. There's going to be like 1,500 of the airdrop, so there's going to be a decent amount, depending on what it is. You know, we're not sure. Um, I don't know if that's the best flip. House of Julius said he took a pick in real life with the Veve team, though. Yeah, that's because David's a nice person, and that's why. And that's it. Says he also said he would slam me if he'd say anything bad in real life. Listen, he had the chance to in real life if he wanted. He didn't look at me. James Brown says the biggest drops Marvel can drop are pretty much done. We really need something else like Marvel fatigue kicks in. Yeah, I guess there would be. Guess there would be. Ronnie says basically save your gems, buddy. Don't call me buddy. Not your buddy, guy. I'm not your guy, friend. Steve Jordan says take my John Walker. Unfortunately, nobody likes John Walker. I have him because, you know, he's part of the Mighties, but I just hate his character. I hate his character so much. Steve Jordan says look at Degen Ron English or Brett Crawford. Brett Crawford's really good, but build yourself up. Or the self-made. It's already like $1,000. I wouldn't get one just yet, because even if four of them are bought, it goes from 1,000 to 1,300. You know, I wouldn't get that yet. I mean, it was great at like the $500-600. Yeah, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. What's a guaranteed moneymaker long-term hold? I mean, this is the Grails. Todd, Riso, Partners, Secret Rare Spider-Man. Uh, yeah, I would say that. Yeah, those guys. Miles Morales. Comic books like Fantastic Four #1, MC1. Amazing Fantasy 15, Fantastic Four number 5. A lot of those are, yeah, I would say a lot of those are really not guaranteed, nothing's guaranteed. But then OMI, if you're talking about long term, well, I mean, you don't even have to wait super long for them, but I'd say OMI. I'd say those guys are really good. I had Miles and sold at 3K. This is why, listen, long term's better. And I'm gonna have to go soon because my body is destroyed. But I'll tell you why. I don't want to say professional traders, but people in finance in general, when E-Trade went and did a study saying which accounts on E-Trade had the best ROI, and let's see if we can find a common denominator on them, and they did. The ones with the best ROI were people that had died. And it's like, what does that have to do? Like, what does that mean? Well, it's when people die and the accounts don't get used, they're forced to hold. They don't buy, they don't sell, they're dead. And that consistently has outperformed people trying to get cute and trying to trade. I'm going to buy here and sell here and flip it into this. It takes time, it takes money, and most times people are better off holding. So yeah, if you're going to buy some things, I know you have 6 grand. Can't get that Secret Rare Spider-Man, but you can get a Partners, you can get a Todd, you can get a Reso. Yeah, I would say get those guys. Long-term hodl. Yeah, those are really good. I do want to say this as well. I mean, I've said it enough already, but I'll say it here again, even though I probably shouldn't. That gold and silver Veve logo, I think it's possible that has the best ROI out of any Grail, just because of the utility. Again, getting to go and talk to Dave and Dan a couple times a year. Where else are you going to go and have be able to get the chance to talk to billionaires? Every year. You just don't. You don't get that. So I don't care if most people are like, oh, why would I want to talk to them? Why do I like to each their own? You might not care, but people that care about the money and the status and the selfie and do it for the gram, do it for the Vine, those people in general will want to go and spend time with them. Again, I've done multiple videos on this subject. That gold and silver Veve logo, in my opinion, has the best chance of the best ROI. Now, I get it. Nobody knows who Veve is. Everyone knows Spider-Man. That Spider-Man secret rare, why wouldn't that pump more? Why wouldn't the Partners pump more? It's double first appearance. Mickey Mouse and Walt. Yeah, you're right. Those are... that's why I brought them up first. But their utility... I mean, Secret Rare Spider-Man doesn't have any utility. The Partner statue did. You got like 6 months or a year's worth of Disney Plus. But, that's it. The utility's done. The utility for the gold and silver Veve logo continues to get better and better every single year. More and more stuff is announced every single year. So long term, again, I have 2 of those. I don't have any Partners. I don't have a secret rare Spider-Man, but I have 2 logos. The gold and silver ones, anyway. Sandbox says, I wonder if the mint numbers be somehow used to add increased strength to Marvel Mighties and gamification comes. That'd be fun. That'd be great. Who knows? We'll see. House Julio says, why does your back hurt? I've just had a bad back in general. Old boxing injuries, old military injuries, car crashes, and then I just did something this past weekend, and then I kept and then I kept working on it. Like I kept doing stuff. Even after I heard it, I was like, it's fine, it's fine. It wasn't fine. So yeah, it'll get I've had this injury before. It'll get better. I just need a few weeks, and I'll be back at it. Yeah, utility for the gold and silver logo. Currently, if you buy a gold and silver logo that has not been redeemed, meaning that I want to say that if you buy something on the market that they haven't used for redemption of the golden Frankenfat or the golden Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil monkeys, currently that's like $900. Like that's like $900 worth of free airdrops that you get. But that's if you haven't had one yet. That's if you get one that had, you could possibly get one that was redeemed last year for the Golden Frankenfat and this year for the Ron English redemption codes, and in which case you don't get any of that. But if you do get that, you get a free $900 basically, because you get those secret rares. And then on top of that, you get to go and be a part of a couple parties every year that are specifically for the gold and silver VV logo holders, and you get access to the whole network that's there. That is the epitome of networking. That is, you can't get a better education, you can't get a better networking event than the people in that group. Yeah. Vidimon says, Randy, did you see OpenSea is looking at removing royalties for NFTs? Yes, and that is why. Let me go and take a look at it. Yeah, talked about this a couple days ago. I'll go over it again because I think it's important. Brock McBlockchain posted about it. I may or may not have it still or yet. Bank's going on 2 years. No. Maybe I don't have it. Basically what it was is because they decided to go and not do their, not enforce the royalties anymore. What they had done is, I think Bored Ape Yacht Club or Yuga Labs. Yuga Labs is the one that had sent and said, "Hey, we're taking our stuff off of OpenSea. We're going to do a closed system. We're going to do a closed whatever." Did Veve just tweet? No, I don't think they did. Too much fun. Oh, epic. All right, where are we at here? Yeah, and because of that, what did Veve just tweet? I keep getting notifications that said they tweeted, but I'm not seeing it. All right, weird. Whatever. What was that question again? Yeah, so because they're removing their royalties and Yuga Labs, which is like 80% of Veve of OpenSea's like revenue, OpenSea is done for. Says you should consider getting Mark Cuban on your podcast. He came out hard against the idea. Not sure if he's aware of Veve. I don't know if I could. I mean, I could go and get him. I could contact him. One of my guys knows him, but I don't. That's a big ask, and yeah, it's just a big ask. I don't want to like any pull that I get, the pull that I have or like favors. Like I want it to be for something that's not just, oh, hey, can you get this person on my podcast? If I meet him on my own in a professional setting, I'll totally ask. But also, he's very busy. This an hour of his time is a lot. I could ask him on my own. If he says, yeah, cool, I'll keep posting. How can I find a used one in the market? So House of Jewelry, this is why I also, fuck, oh my God, my back is destroyed here. Here's why I also think this is good. Veve is purposely trying to hide the gold and silver Veve logo. So if you go to the market and you just search Veve, you get the other logos. You get the red and white, orange and white, green and white, and blue and white, but no gold and silver. Why? What you have to do is you have to go to the market tab. You have to go to where it says popular brands, and then you have to view all. Once you view all in the popular brands, you just scroll all the way down until you get to Veve, and then it'll show you. And then once you get there, you'll be like, oh, okay, cool. And then the gold and silver logo will be the first one to pop up. I'll buy an unused one. So be advised, we don't know which ones are used and unused. So the ones that are for sale right now, I think they're 4,500, 4,600. All right, hold on. So for example, all right, so my number, where is it here? My number 41 was used last year for the Golden Frankenfat. The number 468 has not been used for anything, but you don't know that when you see it in the market. So if you go to the market and you see, okay, it's $4,700 for Hello Kitties, and it might be 47 something. Oh no, 47 even. So once you go and get that, we don't know if that's been used or not. So it's very possible that that's been used twice, that they've gone to the events and they've gone and redeemed those codes, and you won't get any. Now, however, that is just for these few years. The next few years, you're going to get more and more things each and every year. And also, what they've mentioned in the OMI development roadmap is that if you have a gold and silver logo, you're going to get these gold tickets. So currently, you're going to have waitlist tickets, which are bronze tickets. In the next couple of months, you'll be able to buy those at MCP points. You'll be able to buy those with OMI, and they just help you get can help go and get you a spot on the wait list. Cool, great. Silver tickets on top of that is going to be able to get you something else or just a better chance of getting it. But a gold and silver Veve logo will every year get you a golden ticket that pretty much guarantees you a collectible or a piece of land in the Veveverse. So, yes, I think these are worth its weight in gold. If I could, I would buy as much as I can, but currently only have two, unfortunately. So, yeah. But yeah, those. So even if I were to buy, even if I had 4,700 right now, and I go and I buy that, I would not care if it didn't have the utility for what do you call it? I wouldn't care if it didn't have the utility for the last few airdrops or the last few redemption codes, because 900, it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. It's going to give me a lot more value, and I honestly think it's going to be worth tens of thousands in the future. Like in the next couple of years, that'll probably get up to over 20K, probably even higher. Good morning, Krusty Crew. That's a SpongeBob reference. Yeah. So yeah, moving on. Mando says, what are the price predictions for Hulk today? 200 maybe. Let's see what the Hulk collectibles are going for. Planet Hulk is 175. So originally I didn't think he would be more than 120. They went way up. That 175. I think he might go a little bit higher when they go and they say, oh, hey, here's what you're going to get for the airdrop. Hopefully they announce it. I don't know if they will or not, but we'll see. But it has been slowly going down. It was up to 200 before, slowly going down. Where does it settle? Could settle at 150. It could go up after the announcement. We're not sure. Oh my God. Have the door already. Yep. Gems roughly. Yo. So roughly 10.2 billion OMI is on layer 2 in the app. Jesus, man. That's a lot. That is a lot. I thought there was more than... Shit. Wasn't it like 500 million the other day? So I had somebody that was buying OMI the other day. It's like, Randy, why is my orders not filling? Like, I know it usually takes a while, but I had to put in these orders like 15 different times in order to get this OMI. What's going on? I was like, well, like the price is still cheap. Shouldn't people be selling? I was like, well, no. The price is cheap because it's undervalued and nobody knows how to value the catalyst, except for me and a couple other people, and nobody knows how to value it. But it's cheap because people right now are actually buying some OMI or taking theirs and they're putting it into the app. Like, they're currently not selling because they're finally having utility. So the things that a lot of people that smart money that have gone and seen beforehand, people are finally starting to realize because they're seeing it. So people aren't selling right now. So there's not a lot of liquidity down here. 100K would pump this, I don't know, 50%, loses zero real quick. And yeah, if you want to just put in a buy order, it may or may not get filled. You have to actively buy the sell orders. And yeah, so that's something that I would say would give us, they did it smart. Lock up the OMI first and then put in the utility. Hey, now we're going to use some OMI to buy waitlist tickets, and then people will buy from the market, and that's when you see a little bit of a price squeeze. House of Jewelry says, I want to buy unused ones. There's no way you can see. It says, damn, 4,700. Listen, these logos have been yo-yoing for quite some time. The cheapest we've seen in the last couple months is 3K, but it's not like it was 3K, people delisted. Now, no, we've had sales for 4,500 was the most recent sale, but we've had a bunch of sales over 4K. Sure, we could have a crazy new announcement for this next weekend. They could announce Nintendo. They could announce something bananas, and everything will drop. But over the long term, this, in my opinion, is the best bang for my buck. You, I don't know. If you want something short term, I don't know. But long term, like I said, I have multiple videos talking about just the gold and silver Veve logo. I don't think I have that for any other collectible. Um, like I said, partners, Spider-Man, Todd, Riso, fantastic. Miles, Grails, Grails of Grails of Grails, and people know them. Those will probably go and pump first. But like I said, the utility in those is none. Utility in this is a lot. Anywho, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comment's good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say comment F down below. Pay respects for my back. I love you guys. Bye. Meow 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 meow. Randy.